what differentiates you from your competitors? And why I'm asking that is, like you just said, I think that's an important point to make, is palletless, but then also design, is that not every project, no two projects are the same. You really
Yes.
rely on all the data that you're collecting first from where that project is going to be. So talk to us more about that and why you're different.
Well, very much is in the parking system industry. You all know, I don't know if you have knowledge of the different type of parking system that there are. There's like
Yes.
simple one, mechanical, and then the fully automatic one. Each one has a purpose, and each one brings an advantage for the developers and architects that decide to apply this system. So for us, we are in the fully automatic parking industry one. So with this type of system, what people are looking for is actually to reduce space, park the more cars in the less space again, and do it fast, the fastest way that they can. So they're going for the less retrieval time possible. So that's where MPSystem kicks in. We already have more than 30 years in the industry. Wow. And what we have done, we didn't start with the technology, actually. We started with another type of robot. There are some types of robots in the industry. You have the one frame, which is only one robot that goes under the car. You have the AGV, and then you have us, which is the two pieces robot, right? So the company started actually a long time ago with the comp type of robot, which is like a rail. It looks like a rail. It's a one frame.
Yeah, I've seen those.
Under the car, right? So they started, but they noticed that the developers were still lacking some things with this type of technology. So what they do throughout the years is that they take one system, and after they have applied it some time, then they go there and upgrade, so they can actually provide more benefits to the developers and architects. There were some, I could say, barriers with the use of this robot. We were that it was very limited, the amount of cars and the size and the types that they could park using the same robot. So they say, okay, why don't we go ahead and split the robot in two? You know, when you have two pieces, then you can automatically in the entrance, as you can see here, you can have the robot adapt to any size of car right away, and people don't have to wait for like the robot come in and go out and look for another. No, you can cover more cars, more car size, and adapt right in the moment, which also like reduces the retrieval level. So MPSystem, very briefly, we focus on providing the less retrieval time possible, efficient parking, with a focus on design, as I told you. In this industry, people usually, when they use a parking system, they only think about the benefits that it's going to be for the developer, for the architects, you know, the reduced
price point,
right? They go for the efficiency type. So again, our company has been doing that for some time, but now they show that, okay, but what about the people that are the ultimate users, that are the ones that are, in the moment that they're going to be in an entrance, they don't know what to do. There's no people operating or like supervisors around the entrance.
Parking attendants or valet attendants.
Right? So people don't know, like, where do I have to push? What do I have to do? You know, I just dropped my car. So that's when we think, okay, let's bring some benefits for the people as well. You know, they're the ones who are going to be dealing with this parking system every day. That's where MPSystem kicks in. We actually care that anybody, any age, can go ahead and use this type of system without having so many questions, without thinking, oh my God, what do I do? Is anybody gonna help me? No, we also give them a feeling that they have some type of lifestyle when they go ahead and use their system, which means that other parking system will just go ahead and put like a screen on you, and you just have to like click some buttons or input the actual car plate number. It looks kind of complicated, people don't know. But with MPSystem, we already have a mobile app. We're not using other type of like screen or anything. People are used to their phones. Anywhere in this country, that is something that everybody's common with. So they just have to download an app, they get a QR code, there is a scanner at the entrance. So they just come, drop their cars, get their QR code in their app, and then they go to the scanner, click and go, and the whole system is activated. This brings so much benefits for the people, is that anybody, any age, can actually use it, and you don't need to have internet for it. You can actually use it offline as well.
Oh, so, yeah, because that's going to be another question I was going to ask you, is what if they're not getting signals? in Seoul in South Korea, the #1 in internet, speed,
Right.
probably not having a problem, but we're in Los Angeles, so yeah, we're barely getting any speed anywhere. So that's great to hear that it can be done offline.
Sure. And like we actually see a demand on this because we use, for parking, for our installing a parking system, you would actually need a generator, an extra generator in case,
That's right.
right?
Yeah,
There are
as a backup. Yeah.
right? There are countries who have like an unstable supply of
Power
energy
grid.
power, right?
Well, US and Texas, right? Look what just happened.
Really? I was going ahead and mention Southeast Asia, but okay.
You don't have to go far for us here. Texas was definitely out of power.
Well, you already know how kind of it works. So, but yeah, like for example, we do have a lot of experience and projects in Southeast Asia, country like Cambodia, Sri Lanka, where power supply is not that stable. So
Yeah.
we have come to the part where power just for 1 hour or two, it just run out. So the generator have to kick in. And that's when our management thought, okay, but if we provide a mobile app, what about the internet? They won't have Wi-Fi. So that's when they think, okay, so we need to provide an offline one. That's where it all came from. Like, I don't know if you could understand what I'm saying.
No, I definitely do. I actually had an interest in automated parking for quite a few years, by the way. So I know what the implementation is locally here, but then at the same time, I know the different systems and challenges. So I'm actually really I really want more application here in LA.